Hi, my name's Emily Wallace, and today I'm going to show you how to create a board in Board Builder in Discovery Education. So the first thing you're going to do is go to gpisd.discoveryeducation.com, and you're going to log in. These are your login credentials that you use for your computer or your email. The students will use their Wi-Fi credentials. Once you're logged in, you'll go to Builder Tools and you'll go down to Board Builder. The students on their page just have a Board Builder link they'll click directly on. Okay, you can start with a blank one, but it's a little easier to start with a pre-made one and you can change the themes. So we're going to start with the notebook theme. This board, just for an example, is going to be all about ourselves. And so I'm going to call it Emily, all about me. Continue. Once it goes to this page, you'll just click Add. All right. So this is where you can start building your board. So the first thing that I would do is I would go ahead and show the students that you can change the foreground and the background, and you can change the text. Give them a chance to do that. Otherwise, they'll spend the entire time doing it. I mean, I would say, take 4 or 5 minutes to do it. I'm going to change the background to blue, and I'm going to change the pattern to the buildings. I'm going to go back, and like I said, you can change the text if you would like to change the text. You can also change the foreground, which would change this area here, but I'm just going to leave it. I think if you get too much stuff going on, then it begins to look busy. So that might be something that you talk to your students about, just how it's nice to have something visually interesting on there, but not to overdo it. Okay, so we're going to start adding content to the board. So the first thing you're going to want to do is enter a title. And since this is about you, your title should be your name. And you can make your title larger or smaller. Make mine a little larger. Okay, and then when you hover over it, these boxes come up and you can click on the boxes and drag so that your header goes across the entire page. Okay, so that's your header. All right, so when you scroll down, you'll see that you have a couple different boxes here. The text boxes are pretty simple, pretty basic. You just enter text there. These boxes here that say media, they allow you to add a photo, a video, or audio content. And something that I want to point out, this is also a media box. There's another box that looks very similar, and it's this box here. It's called an attachment box, and you can add things like PowerPoints to it or Word documents, but you cannot add videos or audio to these boxes. So that's something that you just want to keep in mind. Sometimes the students will add attachment boxes. You can add new boxes as you go by clicking on Add Items. They add the attachment box thinking they'll be able to put a video in there, and then it doesn't work and they don't understand why. And so that's just something that you want to point out, that the media boxes are different from the attachment boxes. Okay, so for the All About Me, I'm just going to ask you to add 2 facts about yourself. So my first fact is going to be a son named Ian. And I'm going to make it a little larger so it fills up that space. I'm going to center it. And my second fact is going to be I love swimming. And I'm going to make that larger as well. And I'm going to center it. Okay. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add media. So I'm going to put something that goes along with this fact here. Discovery Education isn't going to have anything in it about my son, and so I'm going to click on upload and upload my own content. So I'm going to click on add files and choose the photo, and then I'll click on open. And that shows you what you can add multiple files at a time, but then you have to click on start upload. And done. And then your photo appears there. Okay, for my next fact, I love swimming. Discovery Education is very likely to have something about swimming. And so I'm going to go to search and type in swimming. And these are my results. You can limit your results by something that you want to, like a video, you want to view it, audio, you can read articles. So I'm going to go ahead and limit it to viewing. I want a little video. And then I pre-searched for this just for the sake of time. And I found a great video about world records, the swimming records. And so what I would always suggest when you're working with students is that you have them click on the title and watch the video first. You never want to add a video without watching it. But once you've watched it and you decide that yes, that is what I want and it does go well with what I'm writing about, you can click on add, and then you see it changes to remove there. And then I'm going to add my selected resources. And there's my video, and you can play it directly from the board. Okay, now that's all we're going to do for the About Me. We're going to keep it really simple. So these last two boxes here I'm going to delete. I'm going to click on the little red trash can and delete them. Now if I change my mind, I can always go back and I can add a text box or a headline or media or an attachment. So that's how you create a board. And you can do boards for really any subject area. And right now I'm in the edit mode, so I can click on preview. And here's what it looks when you preview it. I always have the boys preview before they submit. Okay, so I don't know if you've noticed, but as we've gone along, a box has come up down here in the corner that has said board saving, so that your board constantly saves. But you can also click here to save it. And then when you're completely done with it, you can click on share. Now sharing gives you the option to share with your school, district, the entire Discovery Education community. Now, since this board is about me, I'm not going to share it with anybody. So I'm going to click cancel. But when the students click share, they have an option to share it with their teacher if their teacher has created a class and put them in it. So that's how you build a board. Please let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.